Hello students, I am Nilanjana Sanyal. Welcome you all to my channel NS Online Math Classes. Our today's topic is synthetic division method for polynomials. The divisor will be a linear binomial of the type x minus a number. Now I have explained how to factorize quadratic polynomials. Next I will be explaining how to factorize cubic polynomials. And there are several ways of factorizing cubic polynomials. In one of the methods, you will be needing the division of polynomials. And division of polynomials can be done by using the algebraic long division method or the synthetic division method. For factorization of the cubic polynomials, you can opt for the synthetic division method because the divisor will be a linear binomial. But in general, when you have to divide a polynomial by another polynomial, I personally prefer the algebraic long division method. I'll be explaining the algebraic long division method as well, but let me explain this synthetic division method before going on to the factorization of the cubic polynomials. Okay? So first of all, let us see what has to be divided by what. Divide 3x to the power of 4 minus 5x squared plus 3 by x plus 2. But over here we are seeing that the divisor will be a linear binomial. It is a linear binomial, but it should be of the form x minus some number, whereas the divisor in our case is x plus some number. So we have to write this x plus 2 in this form. We write it in the form of x minus minus 2. Always we have to have a minus sign in between. For that we may have to change the positive number to negative number. So it was x plus 2. We are writing this as x minus minus 2. Okay. Now we come to the rules. This is also one of the rules in fact. This rule I have stated in the heading because I am not having any space. I am having severe space shortage. So write the coefficients of every power of the variable of the dividend, starting from the highest power in line 1. Every power of the variable of the dividend, the variable is obviously x, but in the dividend, that is 3x to the power of 4 minus 5x squared plus 3, we do not have any term containing x cube. We do not have any term containing x. So how can we write every coefficient of every power of the variable? But we have to do that. We cannot skip that step. So what we do is we write the coefficient of the highest power of the variable. We start with that. This is line number 1. So we bring down 3, we write it over here. For x to the power of 3, because it is a missing term, we assume that the coefficient equal to 0 for that term, because 0 times x to the power of 3 will be 0. So we take the coefficients of the missing terms as 0. Next, minus 5x squared, so we bring down minus 5. For the term containing x, we write 0, and last of all 3. Okay. Next, what do we do? Rule number 2, bring down the leftmost coefficient. The leftmost coefficient is this as the first term of line 3. We bring down this number. This is the line 3. And we have to write this. This is the divisor. In fact, I have not written this part because, as I have said, I did not have any more space. So this number should be written over here, and x and this number should be connected by a negative sign. Okay. So we bring down 3. Whatever is the number, we just bring down the same number as it is. Rule number 3 says, multiply this number, the number that we have brought down, with the number of the divisor, that is negative 2, and Negative 2 when multiplied with positive 3 gives us negative 6 as the product. And write it in line 2. Line 2 will be over here below the second number of line 1. Second number is 0. We will be writing negative 6 below 0. Okay, and this is the line 2. Rule number 4, write the sum of the two numbers of the second column, that is these two, in line 3 and continue the process for all the terms of line 1. So we add these two numbers. 0 plus minus 6 is minus 6. Okay. Next we again multiply this number. We go back to rule number 3. We multiply this number that has been brought down in line 3 with the divisor. Minus 2 times minus 6 is plus 12. And we write the product in line 2 below this next term of line 1. And we will be adding negative 5 positive 12 will be giving us a sum of positive 7. Again we multiply negative 2 with positive 7 and we get negative 14 as the product, which we write below 0. We add 0 and negative 14 and write the number negative 14 in line 3. Next again we will be multiplying negative 2 with negative 14 to get positive 28 as the product, which we write below 3 in line 2. We will be adding 28 and 3 to get the number 31 and we write this in line 3. And we don't have any more terms in line 1, so we stop. We have processed all the terms of line 1. Okay. So the next rule. The last number of the line 3, that is the last number, this one, is the remainder of the division. So 31 is the remainder of the division and the remaining terms are the coefficients of different terms of the quotient. So these are the coefficients of the quotient terms. Okay. The degree of the quotient should be 1 less than the degree of the dividend. Because the divisor is a linear divisor, linear binomial we are having, the divisor is a linear binomial. Therefore, it is not that every time the degree of the quotient will be 1 less than the degree of the dividend. Because it is a linear divisor, therefore the degree of the degree of the quotient will be 1 less than the degree of the dividend. And what do you mean by degree of the dividend or degree of the quotient? It is the highest power of x or the variable that is present in the expression. For this is the dividend expressions, the highest power of x is 4. So in the quotient expression, the highest power of x will be 1 less than 4, that is 3. So the quotient will be a cubic polynomial. Okay. So the remainder is 31 and the quotient is, the highest power will be 3. So the coefficient of the highest power is 3. So it is 3x cubed. You just write 3 minus 6 plus 7 and minus 14. And just write the powers of the variable starting from the highest power, that is 3. You just go on writing in descending powers of x and you get all the terms. X cubed, x squared, x, and this is x to the power of 0. It is the constant term. Okay. So the quotient is 3x to the power of 3 minus 6x squared plus 7x minus 14. You just write these terms and the first term will be having the highest power of the variable, which will be 1 less than the highest power of the present in the dividend, highest power of the variable present in the dividend. So it is x cubed, and then you just go on writing the powers of the variable in descending order. Okay. And this way you get the entire quotient expression. And it is, you are seeing, it is a cubic polynomial. And the remainder is simply a number, a pure number. So students, this brings us to the end of this session. Please like, share and subscribe if you find this video helpful. Thank you for watching this video till the end. We meet again very soon. Till then, bye.